Into the start then for the William Hill Supreme Novices Hurdle. They're off and running. The festival is underway for 2012, and it's Agent Archie that begins first of all, with Jim Bill on the outside and Catch Tammy, who jumped it in third place. At the back of the field, a slightly awkward jump by Allure of Illusion. And at this stage, Tony McCoy's got Darlan in the rear third of the field in the white cap of JP McManus as they make their way between the first two flights. Out in front then, it's Agent Archie, who leads by 2 lengths to Jim Bill, with Catch Tammy on the outside close up. Followed in fourth place by Trifolium. The white cap behind him is Midnight Game. On the inside, the nose-batted runners Cinders and Ashes, Montbazon between horses. Colour Squadron is held up behind these on the inside with Simonon. The white face on the inside of the track there is Tetlami in the mauve jacket. Prospect Wells working further out then together with Hazy Tom in the middle of the field. And they're trapped by Galileo's Choice and Darlan, who race in the rear third of the pack. And on the inside of Galileo's Choice then is Dylan Ross. Steps to Freedom's got 2 behind him, Allure of Illusion, and held up at the back of the field is Distant Memories, who's probably about 10 lengths off the pace then as the runners set off towards the top of the hill here. Agent Archie leads the Supreme Novices Hurdle field by about 2 lengths, with Jim Bill in second place. Trifolium and Davy Russell close up in third. Catch Tammy, the rank outsider, is close up on the outside with Montbazon next. Then Cinders and Ashes and Vulcanite. Midnight Game's white cap follows with Prospect Wells, who's held up by Ruby Walsh on the outside of Simonon. Hazy Tom is working further out in the field with the mauve jacket of Tetlami in the middle of the pack as they take the next flight down the side of the course. Hazy Tom was slightly awkward at that as they took that third flight. Darlan is still in the rear third of the field, just tracking on the outside there for AP in the white cap. JP McManus's other runner, Colour Squadron, is on the inside, almost alongside him, separated by about 4 or 5 horsewhips though. Making their way towards the fourth flight then on the far side of the course. Agent Archie just from Jim Bill. Catch Tammy on the inside. Cinders and Ashes smashed that flight down into the ground, but he's still in about 8th or 9th place and seems to be going well enough behind Tetlami. At this stage, Montbazon is just alongside Vulcanite, 4th and 5th. There with Trifolium next, Tetlami, Midnight Game, Prospect Wells, Hazy Tom, Darlan, and then comes Simonon. Then on the inside still, Cinders and Ashes, still competitive, 2 or 3 lengths further back then to Dylan Ross. No move yet from Colour Squadron, with Steps to Freedom stalking him on the outside. Galileo's Choice is weighted with towards the rear. Dylan Ross might have taken a false step there on the inside, and Distant Memories is last of all as the field turn and head off down the hill. Having jumped to 5 flights, they've just got 3 more to go here in the William Hill Supreme Novices Hurdle of 2012, and it's still Agent Archie in front. Montbazon now moving up to challenge for second, with Trifolium on the outside, who's going very strongly. Darlan's on the move as well as they go to the third last. Then on the inside is Vulcanite, followed through by Cinders and Ashes. Tetlami's being driven. Prospect Wells is getting closer all the time. Galileo's Choice starts to pick up between horses, and it's anybody's race. They're racing down now towards the second last. Still Agent Archie. Montbazon looks a big danger. Trifolium in third. Vulcanite, then Tetlami. Colour Squadron hasn't picked up. Darlan is going pretty nicely. Prospect Wells in Galileo's Choice. Allure of Illusion up the inside getting a run. They turn for home with 1 more flight left to take. Montbazon has struck the front from Trifolium. Then Cinders and Ashes. Vulcanite up the inside. Darlan is under strong pressure. Prospect Wells trying to stay on. Galileo's Choice has never got there. Here's the final flight. Cinders and Ashes hit it hard. So too did Montbazon. Then comes Trifolium, who responds. Darlan stays on under AP, followed by Prospect Wells, but it's Cinders and Ashes, and Cinders and Ashes wins the Supreme Novices from Darlan, who just got second. Trifolium third, Montbazon. Then came Prospect Wells, a gap of 8 to 10 lengths to Allure of Illusion, together with Galileo's Choice, Tetlami, and the field trailed back to Simonon, who was last.
And how far would he have won if he hadn't have made 2 significant errors at the fourth and at the last? Cinders and Ashes, a brilliant and emphatic winner ultimately of the opening William Hill Supreme Novices Hurdle for Jason Maguire and Donald McKay.